Alright, so Beanie Sigel is taking more shots at Meek Mills. Now, this all comes after Meek and The Game's beef, in which Beanie Sigel says he wrote majority of the verses on Meek's diss track to The Game. Now, this caused him to get knocked out by one of Meek Mill's members of the Dream Chasers, and then right after getting knocked out, he went on stage and called himself the real king of Philly. So now, in a recent interview, he says the real reason that Meek started the beef with Drake was all over Nicki Minaj. Beanie says that Drake doesn't have to live by the rules because he's one of the biggest things in music, and regardless if he writes his music or not, we like it and we listen. So the real reason Meek is mad, because he rolled over one morning, asked Nicki, did you really sleep with him? And he did not get the answer that he was looking for, and we all saw how that resulted. Now, I think I believe this. Your face is telling me that you don't believe this.
I was confused. She wrote over and said, you slept with who?
With Drake.
Oh, Drake. Okay. All right,
and he didn't get the answer that he was looking for.
Oh.
Meaning, she probably said yes, or didn't answer, or something like that. Now, I think Meek is kind of petty. So I think this could have caused him to go and put them Twitter fingers to use and start this whole beef with Drake.
You gotta live by the rules we live by, or you claim to live by. He's not a street nigga. He's not from the streets. So he don't gotta live by that code. You can't look at that man in a different light because he got armed security or whoever he got. He's the fucking biggest thing in music, nigga. A pop star. Who cares if he not writing that shit? That nigga saying some shit. I don't give a fuck. It's not taken away from your money or none of that. So what's the real reason why you mad? What's the real reason why you was mad at Drake? In my point of view, you was laying in the bed one night, you rolled over and you looked at it, cuz, and you asked her, you fucked that nigga. And she ain't answer you in the way you wanted to.
Snapchat is out there. Snap Inc., their new name, has come out with a new invention that Instagram will not be able to copy called Spectacles. Now, these are shades that will cost $129 and allow you to take 10-second videos to upload to Snapchat. Now, a small amount will be released until they get feedback, positive feedback. This type of recording glasses is estimated to be a $25 billion business by 2019 if it can be done right. Now, Google tried it in 2013 called Google Glass, and it failed and was immediately pulled off the market.
Yeah, I remember that.
Now, for Snapchat, they're thinking it could really work for them because they have a really huge crowd from 18 to 34. They're controlling like 41% of this crowd. So they're saying if they can do it, then they might really succeed in this. Now, as far as the downfall, they look really girly. They look like shades that you could pick up from like a beach store. They have like really retro look about them. And it's not really unisex. So I think that could be the downfall. And the price. I'm not paying $129 just to upload a 10-second video to Snapchat when I could just hold my phone up. But we'll see how that goes, to be released soon. And last but not least, last night in California, a woman called the cops to help with her 30-year-old disabled brother. The cops were reported to act against a erratically acting man who was walking in traffic, endangering himself and others. When cops arrived on the scene, the man failed to comply with directions he was given. Instead, he was pacing back and forth. Now, one officer prepared his taser. As the man was preparing his taser, the man pulled out an object, placed both hands on it, and held it as if you would hold a firearm and stood in a shooting stance. In response, one officer shot his gun while the other shot his taser. So this is the third black man to be killed by cops within, what would you say, like a week and a half, 2 weeks? And so, of course, protests occurred in California last night. Now, no weapon was found on the scene, and both officers are on administrative leave. The videos that were taken by local businesses and taken by witnesses will not be released until the DA has a chance to review them. So, a lot going on right now. I don't know why these things keep happening, but they seem to keep going. There was a video uploaded on Facebook Live from the woman who said she was a sister. If you want to go check that out. All of this is on the website, Your Trending Topics. You can check them out on 1019.